Your armpit stench, your sweat is going to help you with your puffy face, your PCOS, your breakouts. If you're a mom and you just had a baby and you're wondering how to get rid of that loose stomach, that loose fat, your gut, you can definitely lose about 7 pounds in 3 to 4 weeks just taking the supplements by itself, because your lifestyle doesn't match your favorite influencer's lifestyle. Our hormone balancing supplement, our fat burning supplement, and our energy boosting supplement. Those are the 3 supplements that help you lose the most weight. A little puny little granola bar can still pack the same amount of sugar that your favorite meal is packing, that your pizza is packing, that your ice cream is packing. So sometimes you have to take a break from the things that you love for your body to be like, okay, I see you trying. When you see that ingredient in that stuff, avoid it. You're playing with your progress. You just are.
You know what you're doing, so keep on moving. Got all the niggas like, hey, girl, I'm trying to loosen you. Having that with that goose and juice. Baby, tell me what it's gonna be. Look at them sparks coming right now. Looking like the 4th of July. You're officially coming with me.
What's up, buddies? We're back with another video. I hope you guys had a great week. I know that I hadn't gotten a video in time for this week, but hopefully you guys will forgive me. I had things that I talked about I needed to do this week, so I'm a little late, but hopefully today's video will make up for that. I am giving you guys my step-by-step on how to lose weight without working out. Now, I know that there's a million different ways that I've kind of touched on throughout this series, but today I'm going to give you guys exactly what I did to lose weight but without exercise. I've gone through the process of losing weight without exercise, and then I've gone through the process of losing weight without eating healthy. There's a million different ways you can kind of reach your goals. For today's video, we're going to be talking about how to lose weight with no exercise. I'm still kind of working on a way to make my videos more followable, if that makes sense, or more understanding, so that way I'm not all over the place. Gonna try to work on keeping everything like in order and step by step, so that way I don't confuse you guys as much as possible, if I even am confusing. Could just be confusing to myself because I'm not used to listening to myself talk this much, and I like to stay private, but I don't want to keep withholding information because I'm not really gonna do anything with my fitness. Like, I thought that's the route I wanted to take, but I know that the entertainment industry, acting, doing stuff in front of the camera is more of my passion. I just need to get this information out there before it gets to a point where I'm no longer able to like talk to y'all. So anyways, so with that being said, today's video we're going to be talking about how to lose weight without any exercise. You can do this in different ways, but I'm going to tell you the step by step of what I took to lose weight without any exercise. So number 1, we always talk about knowing your goals, starting off knowing where you want to be, so that way you're not just going in randomly. You kind of have a goal and you have an idea of your goal, so you know, okay, this is what I'm working towards, so these are the steps I need to take to achieve what I'm working toward. So once you figure out what your goal is and how you want your body to look and all that, then you want to start focusing on methods to lose weight. So today I'm gonna give you guys about 3 methods to lose weight with no exercise whatsoever. So it was something I wanted to mention. Yeah, so the first way to lose weight without any exercise is a calorie deficit, which is probably one of the easiest ways to lose weight because it doesn't take away your love for food. You can find ways to still eat what you want, but staying in a calorie deficit and staying within, you know, the realms of your goals. Really finding foods that help you during your calorie deficit is probably the hardest part, because the calorie deficit itself and losing weight itself with that is not hard at all, because it happens pretty fast. What it's doing is it's restricting you from what you're used to eating, so your stomach is not stretching and expanding itself more and more to fit all the calories that you're trying to put in your body. So once you start doing that calorie deficit, it's going to allow your stomach to start shrinking, like I said, and then your stomach gets back to normal. You're eating and you're losing weight because your stomach and your body is not taking as much fat and sugar and calories as it's used to. So it's naturally going to start losing weight because you're not feeding the bad things that are in your body. So that's kind of what a calorie deficit is. If I want to be super specific, it's literally eating less than what you are burning. But it also just simply means not eating as much as you used to, babe. So people, I think when they hear calorie deficit, they think, okay, I gotta burn this much. If I don't burn 500 calories, then I can only eat 200 calories a day. No, that's not realistic. Don't look at, I have to burn this, and if I don't burn this much, I can't eat this much. No, just focus on your eating. If you're trying to do both workout and calorie deficit, and you're stressing yourself out and you're trying to figure out, how am I gonna burn this much fat when I'm trying to get this much calories? Like, don't worry about that. Focus on your calorie deficit, and then over time you'll start to see the weight and the fat drop. Don't think about how many calories you're burning, just burn them. That's why I always say burn fat. You don't hear me say burn calories, because I don't look at numbers. I don't look at the scale. I don't look at numbers. I don't look at, all these different small things that can kind of keep your mind in prison almost. It's like a fitness health prison that you can be in because you're so stuck on, I gotta get this much protein in, I gotta burn this many calories, I gotta get this many steps. Like, no. I like to look at it as dumbing it down. I dumb it down for myself. I have dumbed this stuff down for myself. And why? Because it has helped me not have all these millions of things going on, so it's easier to get off track. No, I keep it simple so I can stay on track. That's why the body that I have now, I've been able to build it and maintain this, because I found a simple method for me that works for me, that keeps me going and consistent with this journey. Not all these different things that force me to be strict on myself. That's just unrealistic. So with that being said, your calorie deficit focus should be just on eating less. You take what you normally eat, what you like, unless you're doing my meal plan. If you would like my meal plan, I will give the first person that comments meal plan 50% off of my meal plan. So yeah, if you're interested in a menu that has a million different recipes that are inspired by your favorite restaurants like Chipotle, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, Chinese, like all those different foods, and if you want meals that are healthy for you but literally carbon copies of your favorite restaurants, then you definitely are gonna need my meal plan. My meal plan has a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's enough meals for the entire week, Sunday through Saturday. All of the meals can be mixed up. I have snacks included in them. So literally never not have a meal because they are all interchangeable. So yeah, that's my meal plan. But for the calorie deficit, focus on eating not as much. So if you're not doing my meal plan and you're figuring out what meals to eat, you want to kind of go with some meals that you know you would like. For me, I love salad. Like, I'm gonna always have a big, huge salad. So that's something that I'm gonna put in my meal plan. If you're somebody who can't live without pizza, find a way to get the pizza still, but make it super healthy. I have a supreme pizza, cheese pizza, pepperoni pizza recipe on my meal plan. If you're somebody who is obsessed with Chipotle, I have a power bowl on my meal plan, which is literally just Chipotle but in a healthy way, a healthy version. I have sauces that are low calories that I have put in the meal plan. Homemade sauces you can buy from the store. All of my meals are catered to people who are on a budget, and if you're not on a budget, obviously you can afford it. But my meals are really specific for people who are trying to eat healthy but still stay on a budget. Once you figure out what meals you want or like to eat the most, figure out how to make it healthy. How do I make my meals healthy? Eliminating the things that you know are adding to the problem, which is your fat, your sugar, and all that. Cheese, sugar, ingredients on the back of the label that have a million different things. Like, this is my perfume, y'all. I'm talking, none of your stuff should have that much ingredients in it. Like, no amount of healthy food would have this much unless all the ingredients literally say almond, cashew, no kinds of oils. Like, it would say avocado oil. Like, you would be able to tell if everything is clean in it. What I did was become very strict with what I ate. Meaning, I didn't start doing all these fancy meals and trying to copy and go to Chick-fil-A and find things that have calorie deficit. No, I figured out the simplest things to add to my diet that will help me achieve that calorie deficit goal. The simplest things. When you start adding in all this different stuff, snacks and protein shakes and all this stuff, you're playing with your progress. You just are. If you feel like you're doing everything right and you're still not seeing results, 9 times out of 10, it is what is in the back of your food. The label, the nutrition label. When I tell y'all it's this one ingredient, and I've already talked about this with y'all, it's this one ingredient that they love to put in everything. I swear. And it's understandable because it's an ingredient that increases the shelf life of all of your stuff. When you see that ingredient in that stuff, avoid it. Avoid it. Do you want to know why? Because that's the #1 ingredient. Maltodextrin. I don't even know why I'm being sensitive. Maltodextrin. When you see maltodextrin in your stuff, and I guarantee you, go pick a pill, go pick a pre-workout, go pick any kind of food you got in that fridge, in that pantry, and I bet you it's gonna say maltodextrin on it. maltodextrin. Maltodextrin, baby. No, it's a hard no. It's gonna be a no. So avoid that. That is one of the #1 ingredients that cause food to be stored in your gut specifically. So don't be surprised when you're not seeing the results that you want to see. Don't be surprised once you cut that out, whatever that ingredient you're eating and it has the maltodextrin in it. Don't be surprised when you cut that out and your progress furthers. So thank me later. Long story short, you want to find all the foods and meals that will help you in the calorie deficit. The easiest way to do that would be to get my meal plan, because I have already done all the work for y'all. I have every single meal that will help you on your diet, but also that will help you keep your love for food and your passion for eating. That will literally help you, and then it'll inspire you to cook at home more instead of going out to eat as much. Because the stuff that you're spending in the grocery store is pretty much the same price as what you're spending going to get the same stuff at a restaurant. So hopefully that's everything. That's your calorie deficit. I want to leave y'all with this. There's one lady that has made a name for herself on TikTok that strictly shows you guys what things you can eat in restaurants that calorie deficit. Now the stuff that she's suggesting is okay, it's not bad stuff, but when I tell you it's stuff that you can get from the restaurants, it's stuff that you can get from the restaurants that you would have never thought is helping your calorie deficit. Like, no, we're not talking about going to Chick-fil-A and getting kale. Like, we're not talking about that. Real stuff that you wouldn't even think of. When you get my meal plan, act accordingly. And I can also make a video on certain things that you can get. I'm so good at my nutrition now, I can literally go to any restaurant and figure out what you can eat in there that's healthy. Any kind of restaurant, I can look at the menu and figure out, okay, what to eat for somebody who's on a healthy diet. It's possible, y'all. Anything is possible. You just have to know what to do and know who to listen to. Okay, some people can't just go to Chick-fil-A and eat whatever. Your body needs a break from any kind of fried food, any kind of fat. Your body needs a break from cheese, period. So no, you can't have no low-fat cheese right now. No, your body don't know. It's gonna think it's regular cheese. So sometimes you have to take a break from the things that you love for your body to be like, okay, I see you trying. Make sure y'all listen to all of this all the way through so you know certain shortcuts you're not ready for yet. You have to go cold turkey, meaning you have to cut out the cheese, you have to cut out the sugar, the cold drinks and all that, the candy and all that. You have to, before your body can accept, okay, I can do low skim cheese and it won't affect me. I can do a vegan cookie or whatever and it won't hurt me. But when y'all try to skip everything and go straight to the snacks, I'm getting skinny pop, I'm getting the rice cakes and granola bars, y'all are literally feeding your body the same things. You're feeding and adding to the yeast, adding to the sugar, and all of that stuff is not really helping because it's just getting it from a different source. A little puny little bar, a little puny little granola bar can still pack the same amount of sugar that your favorite meal is packing, that your pizza is packing, that your ice cream is packing. Y'all gotta pay attention to stuff like that. So calorie deficit, but only if you're doing it right. That's why I suggest my meal plan, because my meal plan, you don't have to worry about none of that. It's already gonna help you. Yeah, that's what you guys need to do. Figure it out. Alright, so that was probably the longest thing that's gonna be in this video. The last two things we're gonna just fly right by. So that was number one. Number two is gonna be not eating after a certain time. So you know, I always talk about this because it is really true. It really helps. Not eating after a certain time, which would be like 6, 7, 8 at the latest. Not eating after those times really help. If you're a mom and you just had a baby and you're wondering how to get rid of that loose stomach, that loose fat, your gut, it's two things you need, and I can talk more into this. There's two things you're gonna need to do. You're going to need to stop eating after a certain time, and you're going to need to detox your stomach. After that, you can start hitting your planks and hitting certain things to tighten those muscles up again. But to start from the inside out, go ahead and detox and stop eating after a certain time, which is your natural detox. If you're not able to eat any pills or any, if you're not able to take any supplements, or you're not good at pills, find a gummy. If not, find a detox drink. If not, stop eating after a certain time, because that's going to be your most natural way. It's also a natural appetite suppressant as well, so it'll help your stomach start to shrink. But as far as like tightening up your stomach, you really want to start, stop eating after a certain time, and then eventually you can start doing your planks and all these things to tighten up your stomach. But that was just a side note. Stop eating after a certain time. It's doing the same thing as what your calorie deficit is doing. It's shrinking your stomach, so that way your stomach is going back to normal. You're not feeding yourself as much, so your stomach can actually go back to what it's supposed to do, and it's not constantly stretching to fit your needs. Lastly is going to be your supplements. The 3 supplements that help you lose weight that I have are going to be, and if you have this, is going to be called our hormone balancing supplement, our fat burning supplement, and our energy boosting supplement. Those are the 3 supplements that help you lose the most weight. The fat burning supplement is your detox. It's going to take all those toxins out of your body, and is going to naturally detox you from your gut all the way out, and it'll help you get your stomach back to normal as well. Then your hormone balancing supplement, which is my favorite, is the one that's going to help you pretty much with everything. Your smells down there, your armpit stench, your sweat. Is going to help you with your puffy face, your PCOS, your breakouts. It's going to help you with suppressing your appetite in a good way as well. It's going to help you detox. It's literally everything. It'll help whiten your teeth. Like, it's everything, y'all. So that's the hormone balancing supplement. And then lastly is your energy boosting supplement. Your energy boosting supplement is 100% pure energy. I have made sure I got the most naturalist form of caffeine, and not actual like caffeine coffee. Natural caffeine really helps you. Caffeine is probably one of the fastest ways you can actually lose weight. It just does something to the body. I don't know what it is, but I know that it helps build your metabolism, and it really helps you lose fat. When you start building your metabolism, the more your metabolism is built, the higher your metabolism, the more energy you produce, the more fat you burn. And I've talked about this before. It's literally science. Your body produces an energy called ATP. It's literally like the powerhouse of your body almost, because that's producing the energy in your body. The more energy molecules you are producing, the more fat you are burning. Once you burn more fat, you're losing more weight. Your metabolism gets high, the more energy you produce, which is the more fat you are burning. Y'all follow me? Good. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I just wanted to share with you guys a different way, because not everybody is able to work out. Not everybody is ready to work out, which is understandable. It takes time. I didn't really do any hard working out growing up. I did small little things. I was more into trying different fasts and diets and stuff until I found a love for training and working out, until I found that it actually works for me, that I actually can do this and not strain myself, that I can actually wake up and be excited to work out because I'm not forcing myself to do all these different things. Like, you really gotta cater to your body, you cater to your lifestyle, and sometimes that means figuring out everything on your own because your lifestyle doesn't match your favorite influencer's lifestyle. You think that what they're telling you is wrong when it's really just not tailor-made for you. You know, you got to find something in everything in life. You have to find things that are tailor-made for you and allow the things that are meant for you to find you, and keep doing you until you figure out, okay, this is what's gonna work, and then you go with that thing. Because it's like, okay, all of these things I went through, trials and tribulations and all the stuff that I had to be patient for, is finally paying off. All that hard work I did is now preparing me for these moments where I don't have to lift too many fingers anymore. Y'all know it. So that's everything I had to tell you guys. If y'all have any questions, as always, message me, text me, let me know how you guys like your supplements for the people who have gotten theirs. I know I gifted one special person the 50% off, so definitely post everything on your guys' page. I'll try my best to repost everybody when I get on social media, because y'all know I be in and out. I just do not be on social media. But let me know how you guys like it. Give it some time. When you get your supplements, make sure you're drinking a lot of water. But if you're not going to take all of them, make sure you're taking at least a hormone balancing, so that way you can start losing weight. You can definitely lose about 7 pounds in 3 to 4 weeks just taking the supplements by itself. So if you want to do that, make sure you're taking all of them. If you can't, hormone balancing. That's what you're going to see the most result in. If you've never taken a detox supplement, take that detox supplement. Oh, your stomach gonna be, you're gonna be on the toilet. But my detox supplement is not one of them where it's flushing you and it's trying to, no, it's strictly focusing on your stomach for the most part, and it's getting those toxins that's in your body out. You will probably boo-boo a few times, but when you're not boo-booing as much when you're taking those type of things, that's how you know your body isn't trying to purge as much stuff. It's not trying to get rid of so much. Your body doesn't have as much bad stuff in it because you're not boo-booing a lot. Like, I know this may be TMI, y'all, but I probably do it like once. But that's just because I don't have that many bad things in my body. I'm going off of 5-6 years of no cold drink. 5-6 years of like no fast food pretty much frequently. Like, certain things I just don't do. I've never eaten candy. Like, I've tried it, obviously, but it's certain things I've never done. I don't eat chips consistently. I don't go out to eat consistently. So certain things, like, it's gonna come with that. You're gonna smell better. You're going to, you know, have clearer skin. You're going to have your muscles show up more. You're going to have whiter teeth. Like, all these things factor in. So just keep that in mind. Like, make sure taking your supplements and allow that to be your stepping stone, so it'll help you change the lifestyle and, you know, create the lifestyle that you want to have, a healthy one. So yeah, bitch, be bold. So yeah, guys, that's everything I have for y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching my videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The first person to comment below what I told y'all will get my meal plan for 50% off. And tag me when you get your products. Tag me, y'all. We'll see you guys next week. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, okay? Bye. All right, y'all. Bye.